Flags across Wisconsin are flying at half-staff today in honor of Aundre Cross, a United States postal worker shot to death while delivering mail on his route in Milwaukee in broad daylight. Tomorrow will mark 2 weeks since Cross was murdered, and while Cross's family members laid him to rest earlier today, investigators still haven't found his killer. They need your help. Take a good look at this exclusive video that they shared with us. Ring camera video shows this suspect walking out of an alley toward an unsuspecting Aundre Cross, who was just walking from house to house in uniform, delivering mail near 65th and Lancaster. Less than a minute later, one gunshot, then quiet, the snow falling as the suspect quickly runs back to the silver Audi SUV.
He was gunned down simply doing his job. All the neighborhood individuals that we've spoken to have said that he was a very cheerful, very pleasant man.
Milwaukee Police Detective Justin Sokolowski is working this case. He says the person in this video shot Aundre Cross on December 9th at point-blank range while he was on the phone singing to his mother.
A 911 call came in about an hour and a half later from a resident returning home from work where she discovered Mr. Cross.
Sokolowski says this video is just a small piece of hundreds of hours of video that's been pulled because this case is all hands on deck at MPD. They, along with the FBI and USPS inspectors, have been poring over it from every angle, piecing together clues to help them find the shooter. Here's another look at the suspect vehicle from a different camera.
Even though this happened at 4:30 in the afternoon in broad daylight, there is no actual witnesses that saw it with their own eyes. Pretty much everything that we're getting right now for evidence is going to be through video retrieval, and we're looking for people that might have information or might have seen something to come forward and speak with us.
Cross had been a postal worker for more than a decade.
Did you hear me making some noise?
He'd use ring cameras to joke with people that he'd been delivering mail to for years.
So we are giving you thanks, oh God, for Aundre Cross, for his life, for his impact that he has had.
Now, many in the community are holding vigils and wondering why someone would do this.
This is probably one of the most egregious homicides that I've personally worked.
Detectives don't have a motive yet. They're hoping that you can help with that and much more. But what we all know is that this homicide is unprecedented. A Milwaukee postal worker hasn't been killed on the job in at least 35 years. It's a federal crime that crosses an unspoken line in a city already waiting to be delivered from extreme levels of violence.
We want someone from the community that might have information to come forward and share that with us.
If you know anything about this crime, call Milwaukee Crime Stoppers. The number is 414-224-TIPS. You can also use the P3 TIPS app. Remember, your call or tip submission is always anonymous, and if it leads to an arrest, you get a cash reward. In this case, there is also a totally separate reward from USPS directly for $50,000.